well put together.
Like suits and stuff.
I'm just having fun. Don't
That's
worry.
We touched the ground and had another premonition. Basically, I saw the demon, the one who's been going around trying to make deals with kindred. I remember in the premonition he was saying he needs 7 more souls before he can release Beelzebub, the Lord of Flies.
Y'all better get out of that house. What is the definition of insanity? Going crazy. It's to keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different. And with that, Kendrick, we're going to call this session the finale of Montgomery by Night, season 1.
Make sure everything's a go. All right. Greetings, Kindred, and welcome back to another episode of Montgomery by Night. I'm your storyteller, Joe, better known as DJ Toridor, Nolo Finger under this thing, and pronouns he, him. Welcome back, and if you're new, welcome to the stream. Before we get started, I'd like to say a warning for those. Your mental health and sanity is very important to us at River Region Studios, and we're about to embark upon something called the World of Darkness. And as the term says, this is a very dark world. You will be faced with things that are literally best left in the dark. There will be scenes of blood, violence, gore, sexually charged situations, and just vampires vamping the fuck out. And lots of bad language. But if it is too much for you, mute the stream, come back at another time. Your health and safety is important to us. So now with that out of the way, let's introduce the players and the kindred that they're playing tonight, starting with Alex.
Hi everyone, name is Alex. I play Tremere, like Ezekiel the Tremere, and I have to warn you that shit is gonna get really deep and dark for Ezekiel this following night, starting with this one. So be ready for some fucked up shit coming up.
I can't wait. Taryn.
Hey everybody, I'm Jericho playing Taryn J. Knight, playing Muscada. And Taryn also has some pretty important things supposedly happening these next couple of nights.
And Taryn, if you could move your camera a little bit because I can only see the bottom of your face. There we go.
Sorry, I'm on my phone.
It's fine. I know. It's a quick solution until we get to what we need to do. All right. Tay.
Hello, I am Tay. I play behind your model Tremere, who just kind of wants to take a bath after all these nights, after all this long time, get all the filth of the city off of me. Hopefully I'll get to do that.
Hopefully. And finally, Hayden Kale.
Hello, my name is Aiden Kale. I play Vittorio Giovanni, and I am the Hakata, and I can't wait to see what happens on the third date.
All right, players. Let's continue. We had a little bit of a vote in the Discord, and we're going to say this is still the same night, but you guys are going to come up at your various places. If I'm not mistaken, Bihan and Ezekiel, you guys were headed to the Chantry?
But on different cars.
Okay, that's right. So we're going to start with you guys, because it's a little bit easier. as one of our members is indisposed with his ghoul, and Vittorio is, well, doing Vittorio shit. So, you guys pull up, maybe within a few minutes of each other.
Actually, I was going somewhere else. I
Oh, that's correct.
told Charles to take me to the Camarilla rehab camp, rehab
That's
school, rehab
right.
whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Also, tonight's episode is called Forget Me Nots, like the song. So, actually, we'll pause you, Ezekiel, and we'll go to Bihan. Bihan, you arrive at the chantry, little disheveled, disgusted, and with a trophy in the car, as well as John does. John has a bag of heads that he severed with his sword, with his blood rage.
Yes, yes, he does have a bag of pins.
We're here.
I'm I'm gonna go to the trunk
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna lift it.
You go to the trunk. You see your trophy in there. She still has the face of ecstasy on her face after there's a stake in her chest.
She's like, is there a bag back here? Like, I'm gonna rumble around and see if there's a bag from like a store that I've been to. And
Let's see. I actually think this is a cute idea to actually use a dice for this.
okay.
Odds, it's a cheap place. Sorry. Odds is a cheap place. Evens is an expensive place. You choose.
I don't know what John does when cheap place.
Hmm. Bloomingdale's.
Oh, that's a big enough bag to
Mm-hmm.
like box her head off. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that, and
Do you say anything to her? She is staked, but she can still hear and see.
oh, forgot about that. Before I lift the bag down, I'm gonna lean in real close to her, and I'm gonna say, "I hope you enjoy what happens next."
One
And then
moment.
I lower the bag.
Hold on a second. Okay. As you say that, you can see her straining her eyes to look at you, but the throes of passion are still on her face as you put the bag over her head.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Do you
I'm
require
gonna,
assistance?
yes. I don't want to carry her. I'm tired.
I understand.
Just wanna,
It has been a night.
um, let's drop her off and let's go home. I think,
You just want to relax, Master.
yeah, and I mean, you got a bag of heads and
Oh,
you don't know
yes.
what you're gonna
I'm
do.
very excited about that, Master. I can't wait to do what I want to do with them.
I, great. So, as soon as we can, you know what? You take her inside. I'm gonna go speak with Jim real quick, and we can get you back home to those heads.
Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my phone as I'm walking, and I'm going to send an emoji to my sister,
Okay. What's the
and
emoji?
it's the tongue sticking out one.
That
Yeah,
one. Mm-hmm. Okay.
and that's it.
That's it.
Now I'm gonna go in and see if I can find her hunter.
Your phone immediately vibrates with a message in response.
Mm,
You check it.
yeah,
It's the
okay. I mean, at least
And
I know
then
that.
a blue heart comes in, and then an emoji of Serena from Sailor Moon doing the thing.
Yeah, I know she's still a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and see if I can find Hunter.
Okay. John is carrying your prize, and you do see Hunter. Hunter is showing a couple of people that you've not met how to break dance. There's like a little cardboard thing in the middle of the hall in the area, and he's just like doing this.
Oh,
And you see
okay.
Netta with like a '90s style like camcorder recording this.
I don't. Maybe we should just kind of, scoot around them, John.
John
I
walks
mean,
right up to them. John takes your prize and sets it on the table. And John is going to try to bust a move.
oh
Let's see what John can do.
no. Okay. Um.
Oh, he is not very good at it. Um, so you know the song, You Want It, You Got It. That's what's playing. And you see him kind of, it looks very awkward.
I'm gonna walk over there and kind of grab him by the back of his shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of pull him back towards me. Um.
Hunter stops, and then you just hear him with the deepest belly laugh. Well,
um.
now look at that, all that shit.
We we have something else for you tonight.
You ain't want to dance? Hmm?
Oh no, that's not my thing.
That's all. What you got for me?
Walk over to, what was her name?
What did y'all set up as her name? Ezekiel? What did Ezekiel call her?
I think I wrote it for.
Because I had a name, and then I said, you know what? Screw it. You guys called her something else, so I just went with it.
I didn't write it down.
You know what? For now, it's Justine. Justine. There it is.
What a, okay. Um, I'm going to go over to Justine
Mm-hmm.
and pick the bag up off of her head
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Here is your Toreador antitree."
The biggest grin creeps across his face, and Netta sets the camera down on the floor, and she kind of saunters over there to her, and then Netta puts her fingers in her hair and kind of yanks it up a little bit.
And I say, "Hold on, she likes that."
What? For real?
I mean, do you not see her face right now?
Yeah, I see it. Like, what was she doing when you took her?
Y'all know Ezekiel, right?
Yeah, we know the angry one. Yeah.
He was like flinging her around the room.
Oh, he was doing the thing. Mm-hmm.
Like, but like in a circle,
He
and
threw
like
that ass in a circle.
he threw her ass in a circle,
Oh my
and she was
god.
hit. She was hitting stuff
Uh
while
huh.
while he was doing,
Mm-hmm.
and she was smiling the whole time. She was like, "Ooh yeah, I like this," and then like when we staked her, she just kind of like froze in that face. So yeah, she liked this. could look at me too before I put that bag on the head.
Well, she need to worry about that then. Um. Also, I'll just make sure. I want to see what kind of hair she had. I thought it was a wig, but it's not.
It it is rather it's a hairdo.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll take good care of her. You finna go? Look like you finna go.
Yeah, I think I need to go take a bath and
Yeah, I was gonna say, and she kind of like she does that thing, like you got a little. This is unbecoming of you because you know, I mean, you be fly as fuck, but now you look like you've been thrown away. No offense, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade or raspberry juice. I'm just saying.
just I just came from a house that was almost made out of meat again. So
Oh, did you burn it
yes,
down?
yes. John
Okay.
John he burned it down.
I happily oblige my master. Netta looks at him and she kind of turns her head to the side and then she looks at you. Okay. Um, okay.
He's sweet. He alright. Um
As you're talking, Hunter has already picked her up and is dragging her literally by her hair down the hallway.
well I'm gonna
Come
I
here,
don't
let
know.
me talk to you real quick.
Oh, I
What's
mean
been going on? I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time.
I've been chasing around murderers and being cloned and
Yeah, so that thing down in the basement, that was your
yeah.
doing?
No.
Oh, because I was finna say, I was like, what type of bullshit you done got yourself into?
That
You got
was
you to do some Bali shit, you know?
no. That was the other one's doing down there.
Mmm.
Yeah.
We can't be
He's
having nobody making copies, bitch. The best is the original. Hello.
thank you. Like and maybe out of straw.
I saw that I was poking and prodding and it made a sound, but it was so weird. I don't know. It was just so weird.
But it could be something very useful.
Yeah, but like, why they making copies of you? And Hunter told me what that thing said. Like, it just says a bunch of gobbledygook all the time.
All the time. It's like they just programmed it to speak how they think I speak.
About the poverty and stuff and about you being
Yeah.
trash and all that.
Like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
they don't know me. So
They don't know you. I mean, you kind of give off that essence. Again, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade, no
they
raspberry
told
juice. Because like
yeah.
you a model, you style, you do all that stuff like that. So like, but people don't know you. They think you an uppity bitch. But like,
Yeah.
I know you, and you like one of the most down to earth people I know. Like,
Why thank you.
you really nice. You speak to us. You treat me good. You good in
I
my
mean
book,
like you're
baby.
supposed to speak, like everybody
Well, we
everybody's
have some people that come in and try to think that, oh, I'm a Tremere. Look at me. I'm the baddest bitch. And they quickly get, they find out that they not.
um
What's up? And she starts playing with her braids. Kind of like,
I do you know any fortitude by chance?
me?
Yeah.
Duh. Bitch, I used to fight in the streets.
I mean, I know, like I just thought
She
you like
she
to
from
fight
her
though.
she from her chest. She pulled out a large knife that's about like at least 10 inches long.
You know I like a knife. And I
Right,
pull out
right.
my little tentacle.
You what that little pig sticker gonna do? You need something that you can gut a bitch with, like cut their titties off. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like to be fast.
I like to be fast too when I'm trying to be cute. If I want you to die, bitch, I'm gonna cut your spinal cord in half. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Like, and she takes it and she said, like, you see a little fleck of blood at the tip right here? See, that was from my last boyfriend a while ago when he tried to play me. Bitch, you know he tried to do a foursome with me and I didn't even consent to that. Like, I woke up with three other bitches in my bed.
Uh, assault?
Yeah, and I killed all them bitches.
Oh, okay. Well,
They buried somewhere in somebody's building, probably that bank or something down there. I don't know. Their bodies in there.
in the bank that got robbed,
What bank got robbed?
there's the
Bitch, you robbed a bank.
no. Why? I don't
Wait a
need
minute.
to
What is
do
the
that.
tea?
I've there's been
Ain't nobody
chatter of
told me nothing.
there's been chatter of bank robbery.
You know something I don't know?
No, I just heard that there's been a bank robbery, and I thought that I was like, oh god, what bank? And I thought that was since it was, I heard that was robbery. So.
I all right. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
But about that fortitude,
Whenever you ready to let a bitch know and I'll help you out. It's not a problem.
cool, cause
But you might want to
I'm
go,
a I'm a little
squishy. Mm-hmm.
no. I mean, I do have a little.
She takes her pointer finger and point, like pokes your navel.
I'm gonna activate Brazilian
Okay.
just to show her I
Mm-hmm.
have a little.
She pokes. She's like, ow, bitch, you
I
been
mean,
working out.
girl, I work out. I have to keep this shape.
What's your secret? You be doing what you be doing? Herbalife.
Brazilians.
Oh, I thought you had like doing them smoothies or something.
No, I can't. I can't do that.
Yeah, my bad. That was my phone. I gotta go. You handle your business. I'm finna see what this damn thing about. And she turns around and she kind of darts down the hallway to where Hunter was.
I was gonna go after Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm I'm going to I'm gonna go home.
Okay, you can go home.
I think yeah, I'm me and me and John are gonna head to the back to the house because I also have to prepare for my new ghouls.
That is correct. You're good, Victoria. Okay, so you're gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you're gonna go straight
um,
home.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything you want to say before we transition to Ezekiel?
um, I'm going to leave a note
Two.
in Hunter's room.
What does the note say?
Um, oh, it's
Is it something
art.
adult?
Mm. No, no, no.
Oh, what are you saying? Ugh. Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He will get that eventually. All right. And we're going to get you leaving out with John, driving you home. Any music selection, or is it just freedom of choice?
Um, we'll put on John's playlist. I want to listen to some fucking 80s, some fucking city pop.
Some city synth waves. Shit. Okay, and we will now switch over to Ezekiel.
Do we get to the place?
Yes,
What is this place? We've never been here before.
it's a. It looks like an abandoned nightclub. But it looks like it's been cleaned, but it's still abandoned. There's no graffiti on or anything. It has like these pillars at the front door, a really beaten up old red carpet. Um, the doors are chained, and there's like a little bit of dead light coming from inside of it.
I'll just get out of the car, and I
Mm,
will tell Charles and Angela to follow behind me,
okay.
and I'll walk straight to the door and just knock really loud on the door, on the front door.
When you do that, the chain falls off.
Ah, um, I open it and I stick my head in to see if I see anyone.
Nope, there's no one in here.
Okay, I'm going to get inside and I'm going to look for the people we were introduced to some nights ago or some weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
these so-called Camarilla deserters. If I recall correctly, there was a Malkavian, there was a
Oh,
Toreador, and there was a La Sombra.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I thought you were going to a different place. You were talking about going to the school. You could walk right into the school. I apologize. I thought something else. You walk in, and there is those people. One of those people that you described. It is the Malkavian known as Raphael, who's standing there. White dude, brown hair, kind of similar to your hairstyle, a little on the sides. And he's just sitting there playing with some tarot cards and kind of like throwing them up in the air and catching one with his fingers and puts it on the table upside down, well, face down.
I'll approach to him and I'll say, "Hey, good evening, Raphael."
He turns and looks at you. He doesn't say anything immediately.
So,
You remember my name?
yes, um, I'm looking for the gang. Shall we call it? Do you know if they are around? Do you think you can uh, be a very good lad and just call them all together, please?
Who do you need?
Um, you, of course. There was this La Sombra Melanie, and there was also this Toreador, and unfortunately, don't recall her name.
Miss Sylvie.
Sylph, exactly.
Yeah. Um, Melanin is out right now. She's doing something. But we're more than happy to help you.
Okay. Please call Sylvie. Is there any way you can reach Melanie? She's kind of like I really need to talk to her.
I can call her. But you know how the shadows work, right?
Yes. Please call her and tell her that if it's possible, that she can come here as soon as possible. That would be great. If she's
Sure.
not too busy or anything.
Hey, hey.
Yes.
Um, pick a card off this table, please.
Fine. I'll activate premonition and I'll pick a card. Okay. First off, what cards do I see? What options do I have? Is it like a tarot or something?
It's tarot, yes.
Okay.
There are
Um,
four cards, and they're face down. There's a left, a middle, um, a left, far left, left, middle. Hold on, no. Two this way, two this way. Two left, two right.
it's okay. I'm gonna pick the middle one on the right. Okay.
Okay.
But before I pick up the card, I'll activate premonition to see what happens if
Ooh.
I raise that card.
Are you going to do it before you touch it or do it after?
Before I touch it.
Okay. Give me your resolve and aspects.
Oh, fuck! Zero success.
Zero successes.
Damn it.
So,
That's not a good start.
no. So, when you open your mind to it, you don't see anything. You see yourself in a room that's empty. That's it.
Fine. I'll just pick it up.
Okay? The card you picked, my friend, is. Let me roll the dice real quick. You picked the Fool.
Okay.
The Fool, and it's right side up. The Fool upright means new beginnings, a new adventure.
How precise? So I give the card to Raphael and say, "Hey, it's kind of late. Sun is gonna be up soon, so um, I'm sorry to rush you, but please, can we
Raphael
call Melanie?"
smiles. You're starting something new, aren't you?
I want to tell you all about it, Raphael, but I want everyone to be present, please.
I already sent Melanie a message. She should get back with us in a few seconds. When he says that, Sylvie comes up. Um, she's sitting, she walks, and she's like, "Hello, the sun is about to come up.
Hello, my dearest Sylvie, and I approach and I kind of gently bow and grab her hand and give her a little kiss on the
Yes,
hand.
okay.
Name is Ezekiel. We met some nights ago.
I
It's
recall
nice.
your face. Yes.
Thank you. I'm in a bit of a rush, so I'm going to just go ahead and tell you guys something. But
Yeah,
let's just wait for Melanie to show up, if that's cool with y'all.
sure.
Before that, I was wondering if you guys are actually like doing something these nights. Like, are you guys employed? Do you have any projects? Are you like involved in some, something?
What an interesting question. Of course, we're employed. We work here.
How you like it working here? Camarilla Rehab School.
It's different. You know, the Camarilla was all I knew. And then we had circumstances grew beyond our control. So I can't speak for everyone else, but I speak for myself. I left.
But you never really leave the Camarilla life. It's like that's why they call
Oh,
it the second embrace.
oh, I know. And yes, I did. I I assassinated my primogen.
Eh, I mean, it's happened before. I'm not saying it's an every night thing, but I don't see that's like a reason to leave the Camarilla. Did you want to take his place?
Um,
Her place? Their place?
no. Well, yes, but no.
Okay. So, what city are you from, Sylvia?
I and as she speaks, you feel something cold behind you, and you feel a hand on your shoulder.
My shoulder, her shoulder.
Yep, your shoulder.
Oh, so I just kind of like slowly turn around to see if that's Melanie.
It's Melanie.
Hey, Melanie. Hello. Ezekiel
Hi.
Ward. ago.
Yes, I remember you. I'm coming in to go to bed. Had a bit of an issue at a church. Um, Wait. Oh, yeah, I remember you. What's going on?
Hey, so uh, I kind of like step back so I can be like facing the three of them at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I want to try to do this like without any roles or any disciplines. I'm just going to tell them, listen, y'all. Thank you first. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna be opening a new business in the coming nights, and I'm
Okay.
gonna be needing some help. So I was wondering if you guys are interested. You guys could work with me in this place. Actually, I think it's a very good deal because you'll have a safe haven. You will have an infinite amount of blood, so you will never have to worry about hunting or doing that. And you will, of course, have a cut from from whatever money is made from this business. Um,
Melanie raises her hand. A cut? What are you planning?
Before that,
Oh,
just let me tell you that I look at Raphael. I say, for you, I'm gonna be looking for someone to, help me to make the right decision at the right time. Someone who can somehow, provide me glimpses of the future if possible, so I make the right choice. And I kind of show him the tarot card.
mm-hmm.
So something like an oracle, if you catch my drift.
My answer is yes.
Fantastic. I look at Sylvie and say, in this place, I'm hoping that there will be some entertainment every week, every twice a week or something. I'm thinking for like one night could be burlesque night, one night could be poems, one night could be recitation, another night there could be like a painting or an art thing. So I'm looking for someone to be in charge of the artistic aspect of the business, um, someone who can provide entertainment for the guests, and that is like refreshing and doesn't get bored, you know. Also, this person has to be like very, she has to be like the hostess. She has to be like the center of the whole thing. She has to catch all the gossips. She has to understand what's going on. She has to know everyone, kind of like a heartbeat.
You want me to be an entertaining courtesan? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
I want you to be like the entertainment manager of the place and to
Where?
handle all the entertainment aspect of the business. I don't want you to do is, entertaining specifically unless you want to, of course. But I'm going to give you like a leading position. Like you will be the boss of the entertainment area.
Well, I don't see why not.
Fantastic. And my dearest Melanie, you're the one I wanted to talk to you like the most. This fine
I
establishment,
know,
as
I
you might
know,
guess,
I know. I'm pretty and you are attracted to me. I get it all the time. It's fine.
that's not what I was going to say. Anyway,
Oh, I am
um,
so sorry. Yikes. Go ahead.
this fine establishment is going to need security, of course. And I'm
I
going to
already
need
know what you're
someone.
saying. The answer is yes.
Okay, but please let me finish.
Go ahead.
But I need someone to handle the security. And for you, the deal is a little bit different.
Oh,
I will give you the same thing that as everyone else. You will receive safe haven, blood, um, I mean, substance, money, and everything. But I will also give you an army.
an army.
An army, yes.
Of
I
what?
will give you an army because you can have the sheriff go around without any muscle to back her up, right?
At this establishment, you want me to be the sheriff
Just name.
with an army.
Yes.
That sounds interesting. Please tell me
So
more. What about this
there is
army?
yes, there is something I need you to do, please. Especially if possible, like for tomorrow night itself. Do you happen to know by any chance what's the name of the local human gang here in Montgomery? Like the Latin Kings, the Reyes, or the whatever.
Oh, I mean, they're called the Devonshires.
Okay, so I'm guessing that this local gang bang or whatever gang
Yeah,
is dedicated to do traffic, maybe money laundry, prostitution, the
yeah,
usual.
yes.
Okay, so this is what I need you to do, please. For tomorrow night, if possible, uh, I need you to bring the leaders of these Devonshires to a location that one of my ghouls will provide you later on. Make sure if that you bring three of them, like the three most important, most respected leaders of this gang. I don't. I'm not really. I don't really care what you have to do to bring them. I mean, you can intimidate them, you can dominate them, you can cut them to pieces and bring them. Just bring them. Just be sure that three of them, and this is very important. There has to be three, like the main leader, the backup, and the third one. The one that is not really that important, but it's not also that not important. So he hangs around the two leaders, but he doesn't make any calls. It's very important that we have the three of them at, at this location.
Why?
That I can tell you right now, but you will find out
Why
tomorrow
not?
because you will be there, of course.
Why not tell me now?
I don't want to spoil the surprise
I like surprises, but I also like being spoiled too.
because I'm gonna kill them
Oh,
in an horrific, terrifying way, and I'm going to make their gang your gang.
wits and awareness, Ezekiel.
Fuck
That's
with and awareness, and I have 200 die. Two successes. One is my hunger die though,
that's fine.
with fangs.
Two successes is fine. It's good. You, as you're talking, you see Raphael kind of standing off as when you mention that. You see his fangs completely come out and distend, and then he try to cover his mouth.
I'll ignore it. I mean,
She,
I will look at Raphael for like 2 seconds, and then I'll continue talking to Melanie.
you have a deal.
Fantastic. Raphael, Sylvie, please wait for my call. I'll be contacting you very shortly. Also, your discretion is highly advised on this situation. I'm not telling you not to tell anyone, but I would prefer if you keep this close to your undead hearts for the time being.
Everything in this school stays within this school.
Who says that?
Sylvie.
Okay. Fantastic, Sylvie. So, Melanie, Charles, Angela, these are my retainers. One of them will contact you tomorrow night to give you the place where you must bring these three persons.
That works for me.
So, thank you so much, people, and I must be on my way now. I will see you tomorrow, and I will see you guys soon, very shortly.
All right. Have a great night.
You too. And I'll just turn around and leave.
Raphael kind of steps behind you and he puts his hand on your shoulder.
I stop and look back.
You turn to him and he looks at you kind of blank, and then his fangs come out, and then he says, "May I you're going.
Actually, I haven't been wearing my water jacket for a time now because it tends to have some unfortunate side effects when people gets too close. So
Yeah.
for everyone's safety, I've been just wearing my red T-shirt for some time now.
Noted. And you're going to leave?
Yes.
Okay. And where you headed?
Uh, my haven, not the country. My haven. Well,
Okay.
this place that I don't know.
I got you.
When we are on the road, though, I will tell Charles the following. Charles, I need you. I have a job.
What's the job, sir?
I need you to find a big farm that is close to the sea.
A farm?
Yes, swine farm, pig farm. A place where they, you know, grew pigs,
Yes.
and that will be the meeting place with Melanie and these three ghouls.
Okay.
It is absolutely important that the meeting takes place in a room that has either a window or a mirror. That is mandatory. It must have either a window or a mirror.
Okay.
If it happens to be outside, like in somewhere that is not under a roof, there must be a mirror somewhere,
Okay.
or we must be close to a window.
Okay.
So reflection is it's like a must.
Yes.
All right. And while we go to the charts, I will send two text messages to Hunter.
Okay. What's the
The
message?
first one is after you're done with the Sabbath beach, can I keep the ashes? I'm gonna need them for something. And also the second text is also, can I keep Gauze, please?
Okay. And can I keep Gus? Um, so you get a message back. The first one answers your first question. You see, as you call her, the Sabat bitch, she is in a chair, tied up. She is still staked. And you see him with her, like, and there's like various torture tools um, around him. Second message is, who's Gus? Question mark.
Oh, I will reply to both messages. The first one, I'll reply, torture equals waste of time. She likes it.
Oh,
And the second one is one of them ghouls. One of them chantry ghouls.
he responds. He simply says, fuck. And then he says, ah, sure.
All right. I replied, thank you, and have a resting day. And I'll just head towards the haven.
Okay. And you're going to leave and head towards the haven, and we're going to switch over to Vittorio. We're going to get Taryn for last because Taryn's still indisposed. Vittorio,
Hmm.
have you made it back to the Hakata stronghold?
Yes, we went ahead
Yeah, you did.
and. Hmm?
You did correct. Continue.
Yeah, we headed back to the Hakata stronghold after the whole situation, um, and what have you. We met up with the new people who were there and
Mm-hmm.
was embarrassed the fool out of
Yep.
over a proposal. And since then, Vittorio has been just doing housework. Um, Looking to check in on the new anti-tribune we have to be tortured and questioned, then to look in to see if there's any new progress with the box, and then to basically get my rest. But first, make sure that Flavius is back in the fold.
Flavius is back in the fold. He looks properly refreshed and dutiful bound.
Alright, then with Flavius following me, I head to the box room first. I want to see if there's any new information that we've gathered about the box or the spirit.
You come in. Ricardo is there. He is taking notes, it appears. And he looks at the box. He looks up from the box and he sees you. Hello,
I
Victoria.
smile and nod to him.
He walks over to you and gives you a hug.
I hug him back. Any new information on the box?
Unfortunately, no. This box has been rather disagreeable.
Well, like any box, you just gotta know how to pet
Disagreeable. He's just too afraid to open me. You, the one he calls Vittorio. Aren't you intrigued by me? Open me. I promise there's nothing bad in here. There's gold in here, treasure. And
I scoff.
Ricardo just says that. The box shakes a little bit. Just please open me. Please. Ricardo kind of fiddles with the lock a little bit on it.
I give him a look like, no, stay away from it. I walk up to the box and hop on top of it.
Okay.
I stare down. We have a lot of treasures like you. Tap my foot on it. We could keep you forever and a whole day. Never open you once.
But you will. One of you will. I know for a fact. I've foreseen it.
So now you can see the future.
Vittorio. I can see everything. Just open me, please.
I smile and I tap harder on the top of the box with my foot. And I say, we had something like this one time. You know what we did about it?
Oh.
We found these nice caves. And we put it in there. Still there to this day. Has it been open? Did it get out? I lean my ear in. Go on. You must know, don't you? Did it get out?
No.
Not yet. Think about it. I turn and I walk towards Lorenzo.
Ricardo.
Sorry, Ricardo. If we can't get any more pertinent information out of him, we may have to go ahead and kick this piece of shit up towards Munich. Let them deal with the headache.
The only piece of shit is you, Vittorio. Is what the box says.
I roll my eyes.
It's a shame that now, Carlos has allowed you to continue living.
But for now, keep it under wraps. Nobody gets in here unless they go through you first.
Of course.
I stop and I turn to look at the box and then look at Ricardo. And I say, in case you get any ideas, don't go near that lock again. It won't end well for either of you.
I'm aware.
I nod and like this to Flavius to follow me.
Flavius does.
Um, I give Duncan a call, see if he and the rest of the crew are with the recently captured anti-tribune.
You call him?
Mm-hmm. I don't bother with the
Yeah.
text.
Duncan answers. Hello?
It's me. Are you guys still with the anti-tribune?
Yes.
Has he awakened yet?
No, not yet. He's been staked.
I see. Let's keep him on ice for the rest of the day. We'll start fresh on this tomorrow.
You got it.
Tell the others to get some rest.
I Before you go, I have a question.
Sure, shoot.
Do your do your wraiths talk to you?
I don't have wraiths. I have specters, and yes, they do speak to me.
So they are capable of intelligent thought.
In as much as they can perform intelligent action. Actually, expressing an idea to me, no. Expressing an emotion, no. They are reactionary in conversation.
My wraith is talking to me.
What is your wraith saying?
I don't want to talk about it over the phone.
If it's the wraith I'm thinking of, my suggestion to you would be to find some way to get rid of it. Because the last thing you need is a 300-year-old Kaitif on your ass.
Why would it be on my ass? Like, did I do something?
The wraith you have is his sire.
What?
The one that keeps talking to you, I have no idea what it's saying, but that is his beloved sire.
I see. Well, he can keep talking, but I enjoy the company.
According to what I've gleaned from Tyrion, he was a very good man. I hope that you would treat him well.
I treat it well enough. He does what he's told.
You and I need to schedule a heart-to-heart about how to treat spirits.
I haven't done anything wrong, bro.
No, you haven't done anything wrong, Duncan, I'm sure. But there's a whole hell of a lot you could be doing.
I know what I'm doing.
Famous last words.
I'm going to go back into the Shadowlands and get another one, just in case.
Duncan, you can't just dive back into the Shadowlands and pick and choose rates. That's what started the first problem our family had with rates. Have you ever spoken to our illustrious Augustus about... Have you spoken to our illustrious... your illustrious sire about our ancient plans for the Forever Night?
Yes?
Well, then you ought to know as well as I do. You can only capture and you can only abuse and imprison these things for so long before they will eventually escape.
Octavian told me everything.
I bet he did.
He's been really helpful. He's a great sire.
Well, if you hear it from your father, better clear it with your brother.
You?
Nobody else.
Okay.
I'm here when you're finally ready to talk about all of this, Duncan. Rest well.
Good night.
I hang up with him and head towards my rooms.
Okay. You're able to go across the way to your room.
I open the door for Flavius and let him in.
He walks in.
I hold the door open for him.
He walks in.
I close it as I'm taking off my sweater, and I say it's been kind of a rough night. I toss the sweater on the bed. I turn around and I say, Flavius.
Yes, sir.
I use mesmerize immediately.
Okay. You don't have to.
Do I need to roll?
No. What is your mesmerism?
My mesmerism is. Oh, my dominate is 3.
No, so what are you going to ask him to do?
Oh, I'm going to look at him and I'm going to say, enough's enough. Start telling me your secrets.
What do you want to know, sir?
What happened to your soul?
You see a little resistance when you ask that question, and you see a couple of tears well up in his eyes and they fall down his cheeks. Octavian took it.
Did he give you a reason?
No.
You don't get into situations like this. Not you. You normally have an escape, an out. What's your out?
I'll be embraced before I let him keep my soul.
And who will embrace you?
You see more resistance. And then he opens his mouth to say something, and then he faints on the floor.
I grab a nice little glass of water and splash it in his face.
He doesn't get up.
God damn you. I will fucking know your secrets and know the reason why they want you dead. I go ahead and I get naked and I sleep for the rest of the day.
Okay. Taryn, am I to be under the impression that you are still indisposed?
No, I'm not.
All right. So you are going to close out this night with you, and we're going to move on to the next night with this in a month. We're going to take a break. But you are done with what you were doing with Andy.
Yeah, basically just kind of we're in the bed, and I'm like basically have him like in front of me and holding him, just taking in the warmth.
He is. Still got it.
My Terrence is like he doesn't really answer. He's thinking to himself and just kind of like holding Andy tightly. He's when he does speak.
What?
This was fun.
Yeah.
It always is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have a lot on my mind right now. It's just
Yeah, I noticed.
first, so
Oh, come on. When we did, I wasn't your first.
I'm serious, Andy. I mean,
I'm
you'll be the
serious.
first. You'll be the first I've ever sired.
Wait, so you're like a virgin with this?
Yes, I've never wanted to bring a child into the fold. I mean, I don't want it to be weird like that, because I mean, technically I'll be your sire, you'll be my childer, and there's so much I have to teach you.
I think I'm pretty good. Pretty set up.
I don't know how you're going to react when you wake up.
I'll be a bad motherfucker, right?
You're going to be ravenous with hunger,
That's what Miss Chloe said.
and you will not have any control over yourself.
That's what Miss
The
Chloe
first thing
said.
you're going to go at it like a beast, and when you come to, hopefully you don't have the same thing that I did. That poor Norse boy, I tore his head and shoulders.
Not gonna lie. Sounds kind of hot.
I don't want you to become a monster, but this is the price we pay for these type of things.
But you asked me. You asked me what I thought about it, and I'm cool
I
with it.
did. I gave you a choice when most would not give you a choice, Andy.
Oh, I'm well aware.
If something ever happened to you while you were in my services, that's why I was afraid, because like if you were unconscious and on the verge of death, I would want your answer. Like, would you prefer to die as a mortal, or would you rather me make you vampire?
Well, those are my only two options, and I don't know.
I just don't know if I would have been able to save you at that point, even with my gifts.
I see.
Also, I'm scared, but I'm also excited because I don't know what type of powers you'll have.
That's
Us Kados, us of the non-blood, as some would say, us of the clanless, we're different. We're usually born with our own abilities. I don't know if you'll come out with my particular gift, the one that I showed you. If you don't, I will teach it to you because honestly, I don't want this particular gift that my sire worked so hard for to just die with me. I would like to pass it on, and maybe one day, maybe you'll sire somebody too. It doesn't necessarily have to be out of love. Maybe you did it because you didn't want to see someone die. Or maybe I've met the final death and you're lonely.
or I could do it just because I want to.
Yeah, you won't be doing anything like that anytime soon, not until I release you.
So you release me.
There is a trial period for a while because you're new to the blood. Pretty much all your actions, any bad that you do, will come back on me. So if you fuck up, Andy, I just need you to know that you fuck up, you potentially will get me killed.
I can't say I won't make mistakes.
I'm not saying that you won't make mistakes, dear. But if you go out and just wholeheartedly breach the masquerade to the point that it's beyond repair, we're all dead. There's going to be a whole new set of rules that you're going to have to follow. And please, for the love of God, stay out of the tanning bed. You will not like the outcome of those UV lights because they burn like the sun.
The tanning bed.
I mean, I know you don't need one. You worked out in the sun your entire life. Seems like. Hopefully, you'll keep some of that tan, but I doubt it. You'll probably lighten up. It'll probably be hell.
He looks at his skin. We shall see.
Well, all I can say is, in the morning, while I sleep, go out and enjoy your day. Go get
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of hoping to end a chapter of my life tonight, but it seems that yet again members of my coterie have ignored me. So it's fine.
I can kill him.
No, I don't want them dead or anything like that, Andy.
Who is it?
It's, when I came home a couple of days ago, distraught because I saw my sires raised under control of a member of the Hikata, I actually asked them to come over because I actually wanted to talk about what they were going to do with Ambrose's wraith. Because if they couldn't get rid of him, I was going to destroy his wraith on the spot. And I was going to make sure that my sire is dead and gone instead of serving indentured servitude to those necromancers.
You can just do that. That's not against the rules.
Um, the Hikata are part of, they don't belong to a faction, they are independent. But they were invited here underneath Myra Delilah's, whatever the word is. They're guests, pretty much, and everything, but this is personal for me because, you just don't go and snatch someone's sire's soul from another plane. Ambrose has, yes, he is fucked up in life and he has done some things, but he does not deserve to be a slave. It hit home for me because, I was one before I was turned. It's pushing buttons for me. And it's just the fact that he couldn't respond or so much as say anything to me. It hurt my soul.
Why don't you just let it go?
It's kind of hard to let someone go like that, Andy.
Is he going to be a problem?
No, he's not going to be a problem. I just didn't want this to be his afterlife, is all. I feel like he deserves better than that. The gift of this power that I was given, I can destroy race wholeheartedly. Race or ghost. Anything of the undead spectrum, I can just erase. They have, I've noticed that race have ways of going back to wherever it is that they come from, but this gift of mine just can wholeheartedly erase them where they can't go back anymore. They're just gone.
How did you find that out?
I've noticed a lot of the ones that I had deleted, as kids say, deleted, erased from time and space, have not came back. And let's just say there's been quite a few people very upset about that.
Okay.
But that very priceless chime that I have in the kitchen?
Yes.
The one that I wholeheartedly told you not to touch?
Yep.
If that thing ever rings, that means that one of their kind is in our vicinity. That is a spirit calling bell. It detects spirits, wraith, ghosts, and all of their cousins. A little gift that was left to me by my sire, that way I can have someone of the something from beyond the grave spying on me. But I'm scared, but I'm also excited and for tomorrow night.
Looking forward to it.
I do have a few things I need to get set up though. I need to speak with Chloe. Um, I think Chloe. Actually, I'm just gonna call Chloe because I'm not getting out of bed.
You gonna call her now?
Yeah, I'm just gonna call her.
She answers. You're literally calling me from another room.
I'm not dressed. I don't feel like getting up. I'm comfortable.
Oh, okay.
I need a little help with tomorrow if you're not busy.
What's tomorrow?
I'm going to turn Andy.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to need to acquire some type of food source. I didn't know if maybe we could get a hold to like maybe a bull from the chantry. I know that you're technically in hiding. I don't know if maybe you could ask like Behind since for some reason he won't answer his phone either. Or
I can, or I can, I
or
can.
we can call Uber Eats. I mean, I don't care at this point.
You want to call Uber Eats to have someone bring a tasty morsel for your new child?
I mean, like the tasty morsel is definitely going to be the driver.
It could also be a gorilla man named Simon. I mean, what the hell do you mean?
We're vampires. We can handle this.
You do know that their cars have like cameras and stuff in them, right?
And we have people that can. You know what? Who are you technically? Who are we hiding her from again? Other than Sabat, does like is she hiding from Hunter? Not
Kind of,
really.
sort of. She's not necessarily hiding from Hunter. She's not supposed to have made a child though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like we'll shove out like about three, a few dozen heads into that.
Okay.
You know, we'll kick that dog later. I'm just trying to. Could ask Mr. Juan.
You could.
I do need a. If Julian is not busy, I just need a little spot cleared out back. This is going to be a good night tomorrow night. I can feel it.
If you say so. Killing someone and making them into a child of the night.
Yep. Can't wait.
I guess we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All right. I will see you tomorrow night.
Okay.
I'm going to send Mr. Juan a text and be like, "Hey, Mr. Juan, I know it's late, but I'm wondering if maybe you could send me a ghoul that I could possibly borrow, possibly have to replace tomorrow night in my home.
Your
That
phone
way,
rings.
I don't have to order Uber Eats and have to clean up a big mess."
Your phone rings.
Hello.
Tedden, you know better than to get me riled up. What are you plotting? Do I need to be involved, or do you want me to watch?
No, this is as much as I love how you. I know you love to watch, but
I
this is
do.
a very personal thing for me tomorrow, and
What
just
is it? Anything for you.
I just need a goal, one that you're not going to be too possibly broken up about if they possibly die after the aftermath.
Michael.
Yeah. If you'll send them to me possibly tomorrow night, I will do my best to replace him.
Is this for what I think it is?
Yes.
I see.
I've had a rough couple of days, Mr. Juan, and this is and the team. I don't know if anybody's reported in, but I believe the squad has been doing some lows to the Sabat.
Yes, we have been aware.
I'm not sure of the details. Like I said, I've been indisposed the last few days, so I haven't really been
I understand. I will do this for you.
I appreciate it, Mr. Ron.
No problem. Good night.
Good night.
Okay.
I hang up the phone. Give Handy a little nibble on the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Time to get some sleep, big man. We have a big day tomorrow. I get to kill you.
Okay. And we will take a break. Yes, Ezekiel?
I'm sorry, before I forget, before arriving to my haven, I do reply to Darren's text.
Okay.
I'll reply with just an address and a time. Say very, very late at night. Say like 4:30 a.m. and a place. That's it.
Okay. And we're going to take a break, Kindred. So you guys take a break yourselves, and we'll be right back. Whoopsie. And like I thought, I was going to have to reset just two of you. So give me a second. And we'll do the welcome back in a hot moment. Okay, that's me. We're good. Oops. Is it you? No, that's not it. True. There we go. Move you over here. Bring that one there. And bada bing, bada boom. There we go. All right, Kindred, welcome back. Back from our break. Hope you guys had a little bio break, was able to take care of yourselves. We sure did. Hmm. Um, okay. So we're going to roll over into the next night. And let me roll some dice for Andy real quick. Not bad. All right. It is a new night. All of my kindred, please give me a rouse check with a thumbs up or down. Okay, Taryn's good. Bihan's good. Victoria? Whoa! Shit. Damn it. You guys are lucky tonight. Fuck. Okay. That's fine. We're going to go in reverse crazy order. We're going to start with Taryn. It's the next night. You wake up. The beast does not call onto you tonight.
Good. I'm gonna need you to stay silent for a while. Yeah. All right. I'm going to. Let's start this. I'm gonna check my phone.
You have a message from Ezekiel saying a time and a place.
Okay. I will text back. I said I will try to make that. I have some very important things going on tonight. I'm going to get up, get dressed. I'm going to wear. Terry's just like going through his clothes. He's like, "This is a very special occasion. I guess I will put on a black button down. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna wear the typical clothes as normal, but no jacket because I'm not getting it ruined." Alright. Get dressed. Go check myself in the mirror. And you said my hair is completely just all the ends are now rainbow.
Oh, yep.
So, oh, am I noticing anything else? Do I feel different? Anything like that?
No, not particularly.
Nothing weird with the eyes.
Nope. They're their usual color. You
Okay.
haven't seen the galaxy eyes since you last saw them.
Alright. Nothing weird.
Actually. Nope, nothing weird.
I'm gonna go out into the living room and I'm scanning for heads.
You're scanning for heads.
Yep. Chloe, Julian, Andy.
Mm-hmm. You see them.
Good. Good.
Julius and Andy are playing Um, PlayStation 5.
What is that?
Who are you saying this out loud?
I'm like, I'm like, well, good. I'm gonna say good evening, family.
No, no, shoot it, shoot it. Don't gotta shoot the robot. Ah, there you go. Julius looks up. Oh, hey, big guy.
Okay. What are you kids doing?
Kids? The fuck? Playing games. And I'm not a kid. I'm a grown ass man. I got hair on my nuts.
Me or a child. Anywho,
Do you always wake up and be an insulting asshole?
I'm not an insulting asshole. I resent that, Mark.
You can resent it all the way to the fucking bank. It doesn't make it not true.
Yeah, that's fair. Chloe, good morning. How are you?
She looks up from her phone. She looks up at you and she does it like a half smile. Another night, Pinky. Another night where we try to take over the world. One city at a time.
What we always do, try to take over the world. Pinky.
I'm actually surprised you know what that is.
I had to watch TV at some point. Couldn't just sit here and stare at the four walls. I'd have been nuttier than a Malkavian in this place.
Language. Do not talk about them like that. And Julius, remember what I said? An asshole? Right up in the morning? Anyway.
I'm gonna walk over to Andy and I'll give him a kiss on the side of the head. Good morning.
Good evening. He looks really good. He looks trimmed up. Doesn't look clean shaven. He's cleaned up his beard and stuff. His hair is all moosed and looking nice, combed back, parted. Has on a sky blue button up shirt with some of the buttons open, black pants, and he has on flip flops right now, but yeah.
It's possible for you to never look good.
No, never. Sorry.
I'm not disappointed.
Chloe's eyes roll. You can practically hear them in her head, and she just looks back down at her phone. So,
It's like over, I'm just like, keep that up. We're gonna sell the eyeballs to the frickin' circus.
she says.
Anywho, we should be expecting a guest.
So you're ready to murder me tonight?
God, do you have to be so?
Julia says, "What? Murder? What do you mean?"
You gotta be so vulgar about it, dear.
Oh,
You know,
Andy turns to Julia's. Yeah, so he's gonna turn me like you. He's gonna murder me tonight. What? No, you can't murder him. He's cool.
he'll only be dead for a little while. He'll come back.
Chloe speaks up. You know how you are with me. And his eyes get really wide. And he's, no, hey, don't do that. Bro, you don't want to do that. You don't want to be kindred. I'm, I'm totally cool. Oh my god, he ghouled you. Oh my god. You ghouled him and you made it. His eyes narrow at you. You're not gonna turn him into this. I veto it. There has to be a council or something. You just can't make someone a vampire.
You get no say in this.
Oh yes, I do. I demand a recount. Something.
It's It's his choice.
Boo! Tomatoes! I'm throwing tomatoes! Tomatoes! No! He turns and looks at Andy. Please, man, don't do it. It's you can't eat anymore. You're always cold, and and Andy says, I kind of know. Chloe's head pops up from her phone, and she kind of turns her head a certain angle. There's someone coming, and more than one is coming.
Oh, go to the front door. I'm gonna look out the blinds, like, like that nosy old bitch that lives across the street.
You see a car pull up into the front of your house, and you see two people get out. One of
Two
them,
I recognize either of them.
you recognize one. One is Mr. Wan.
Mr. Wan's here.
Maybe you might want to open the door or do whatever it is before so he doesn't get hurt from the wards.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna open the door.
Mr. Wan has on a peach colored shirt, cream colored pants, and he has on these really nice, comfortable loafers that are kind of like bring the outfit together. And he has on a tie as well. Cream colored tie. And he has on a brooch right on his left side.
Oh, hey there, Mr. Wan. Oh, you look nice tonight. Come on, mind the door.
Oh, I know I look nice tonight. He reaches out and caresses your face. And you look inviting, Darren. And he goes towards your neck. And you don't need to roll anything, but you can feel you behind your head, eyeballs burning. And he just delicately takes his fangs and drags them up your neck.
Okay, Mr. Wan, let's focus tonight.
Oh, I am focused. Nice place. Am I allowed to come inside?
Sure, maybe you'll think I have some form of taste, and to the younger kindred, you know, I'm someone's grandmother with wicker.
This is my friend here, Jeremy.
Jeremy? I thought we were talking about Michael.
Michael, we've parted ways.
Ah, I see.
Yes. So this is Jeremy.
Good evening, Jeremy.
Jeremy is a solid, kind of stocky man. He's slightly. He's sort of like a muscle bear would be the thing. A slender muscle bear. He has brown hair, brown eyes, some freckles, and these pouty lips and a very sharp nose.
Perfect.
A little out of what the norm for what you would think Mr. Wan prefers.
I think he brought me a little something more I prefer.
Jeremy speaks up. Good evening, sir. May I come inside your abode?
Yes, you may. Please come in.
They walk
Mind
in.
the door.
They walk in. Mr. Wan greets the room. Miss Chloe, it's nice to see you again. She stands up and she curtsies. Julius, who the fuck is that?
Manners.
Uh, I like him. He's got spirit. And then, the pretty one. He kind of saunters over to Andy. Hello, Andy. Andrew. It's Andy. And he kind of just like takes his hands on put his hands on Andy's shoulders and kind of like suavely positions himself behind Andy, puts his arms over his chest and drapes his head next to Andy, and Andy basically freezes. And he looks at you for what to do next.
It's just Mr. Wan, it's what he does.
It is what I do. So, he says to him and to the room, tonight's the night you die, right? You can audibly hear Andy. Uh, you, yeah. You can say that. Well, that's what Jeremy here is for. So, Taryn, where are you going to do it? When? Right now? In this living room? Outside? In a corner? In an alley? In your bedroom? With just me and you? I mean, in the bedroom?
Now that I have
Taryn, what does that mean?
our other special guest here,
Taryn, Andy says, what does that mean? Have you guys fucked?
we'll talk about that in another time when it's more appropriate, dear.
No, I think we should talk about it now.
Oh my God, Andy, are you trying to turn this into a fight?
Mr. Wan leans a little bit towards his ear, and Andy kind of falls into his arms and slumps over. Oh, I get tired of pointless arguments. You're doing it tonight.
Yes, I just have some setting up to do.
What do you need?
Just gotta go do a little bit. I'm pretty sure, I don't think Jillian did it, but he may have, I don't know.
Did what?
Well, I asked Chloe to ask you to kind of clear out a little bit around the backyard. I need a place to put Andy.
Chloe speaks up. You're going to do it outside?
I need the light of the moon.
And she narrows her eyes. You need me to check, don't you?
Well, after everything's said and done, I mean, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. Never thought I'd be here for another siring of someone. It's been... I'm not telling you. A lady never tells her age. I'm ready whenever you are.
I just figured that I will just keep these. I'm gonna do the same thing my sire did with me.
Shower you in moonlight and make you a special snowflake?
I doubt that I will have the ability to do such things.
Okay. She gets up and she walks past you towards outside.
Alright, we're gonna go outside.
Julia says, I'm not staying here for that shit. I'm not gonna watch you murder him. Asshole.
I just roll my eyes and go outside.
Um, Jeremy and Mr. Wan follow you outside as well. Well, he makes motions for Jeremy to carry Andy, and he does effortlessly outside. And you guys are outside. Chloe, in front of time, you guys has cleared out a nice space. It's very clean. It's sort of cloudy, and as you start to come out, Taryn, the clouds begin to push away, and there is a full moon tonight.
Perfect. I'm going to go to the spot where we're going to put Andy, but first I'm going to draw out some sigils.
Okay.
One similar to the one that Ambrose used for my whole creation.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, I need you to wake up. I need you to be conscious for this.
Oh, I'm sorry. He walks over to Jeremy, holding him, and whispers in his ear, and he, the fuck again? Really, Taryn?
I didn't do that, but okay.
Mr. Wan takes Andy, picks him up by his shirt, kind of holds him like a puppy at the back of the neck. You should be grateful. He's bestowing a wonderful gift to you. Don't be an asshole. And let's see. Andy in Mr. Wan's face.
Yeah. Oh. Mr. Wan, remember your blood pressure.
He. Well, it's not the first time I've been spat on. Won't be the last. He looks to you, Taryn, and like a little shit-eating grin creeps across his face, and he says, if I'd known it was going to be a feisty night, I would have brought more. And he winks at you.
Yeah, I'm going to continue drawing these sigils. Please do not murder him, Mr. Wan. I didn't choose him for no reason.
I'm not going to murder him. It's up to you to do that. I'm just here to provide moral support. He's still holding him like that.
Alright, speed this up. So, draw the sigils out and everything, and I'm going to get Andy to stand in the middle of this.
Mr. Wan walks over to where he is and drops him, and he. What do you. Is it?
I'm going to step in the center of this sigil that I have Andy in, and I'm going to rouse the blood. I'm going to activate Halo of the Sun.
Keep going.
Halo of the Dark Sun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bathe myself in aurora boreal light.
Sorry, say that again.
I'm going to activate Halo of the Dark Sun.
Uh-huh. Sorry about that.
To basically bathe myself in aurora borealis.
Okay.
I do not get hungrier.
Good.
Wouldn't matter anyways, because I'm about to fill my blood full anyways here in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically going to just grab Andy's hands firmly.
Okay.
And Taryn is going to start basically saying a prayer in Latin. Basically saying something like I can get a chance to really think about this off screen. So basically just saying a prayer to the spirit that pretty much bestowed this particular power upon me. Basically to just maybe bathe my child in the same light and offer it protection like it has done me.
Okay. And you do so. And what's next?
I'm going to pull Andy close to me. Trying to fight back tears here because I'm about to kill him.
Okay. You are.
I'm going to spend 2 willpower points because of my feeding preference to
Mm-hmm.
drain him.
Right now.
Yep.
Okay. So you just gonna.
Yeah, I kind of like put him in a bear hug and just bite him.
Okay. And you proceed to do that. That's gonna take a little bit of time, but for the sake of brevity, you are connected to him. You can feel his heartbeat slow down, and then it stops, and he falls limp in your arms.
I will lay him down on the ground softly, and I'm going to slit my wrist and
Mm-hmm.
open his mouth and just force, will my blood to the wound, and I'm going to feed him my blood.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, I'm still doing my prayer to the spirit.
While this is taking place, Mr. Wan motions for Jeremy to walk over to where the sigil is. He doesn't walk in it. He walks to you to the area around the perimeter, and he just waits. And you're able to give him your blood.
I need to make cross checks.
Yep.
Okay. Just tell me how many I need to make.
Give me two.
I passed that one,
Mm-hmm.
and I passed that one.
Okay. You're good to go. And Andy stirs. His eyes pop open. And he sits up and his he looks feral. He turns around, he looks at you, and he sees Jeremy, and he leaps from the ground onto Jeremy, spider monkey style. And if you let him, he's going to drain Jeremy dry. That's up to you to decide if you want to allow him to do that. Yes, no, maybe.
I just kind of like glance back at Mr. Ron. I'm like, do we stop him? I don't want him to feel guilt. I mean, it's going to come down on him eventually at some point.
So then stop him. If you don't
Stop
want,
him.
if you don't want him to feel guilty.
I'm going to go over there and I'm going to grab him by the back of the neck.
Strength and brawl. Okay.
I got a messy crit and one.
All right. You gain a hunger. Yep, easily beats his. And you pull him off, and Jeremy holds the side of his neck, and he falls to the ground.
I spin him around to me. I'm going to like wipe his mouth with my thumb. It's okay. You're okay. I'm here. I would say breathe, but you don't do that anymore.
I'm I'm dead.
Yes?
Oh shit! I was so hungry.
Yeah. I told you. You're going to be ravenous when you woke up. I'm actually surprised you woke up as fast as you did.
I wasn't supposed to.
I didn't wake up that fast.
What can I do? What do I do now?
Right now, yeah, I need you to relax for a bit. You just went through a change.
Karen, you're gonna take. How many stains are you going to take? Give me a moment. You're going to take two stains on your humanity. And you went from being hunger 0 to now hunger 1 once again for your messy critical. What can I do now?
I don't know.
Does
I don't know what you're capable of, dear. Like I said.
wits and awareness?
Okay. Okay. That's a crit. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Okay.
successes.
He kind of looks from you and looks at to the moon, and in his eyes you can see the full moon in his eyes. Not a reflection. For a moment. And then will pause that and switch over to Ezekiel.
Yay.
Okay, so I wake up at the Haven, yes?
Yes.
Alright. I am at hunger 2 right now.
Yep.
I'm going to look for Charles.
He's standing there waiting for you.
Ah,
He has your clothes ready. He's folded your underwear. He's got you ready to go when you are.
I stand up and I tell Charles, I hug him,
Okay.
and then I tell him, did you find the pig farm?
Yes, sir. I did.
Okay, so how is this happening? I mean, is the owner, do I need to know the details?
No, sir.
Alright. Um, did you send the address to Melanie?
Yes, sir. I did.
Alright, did she say at what time she was gonna meet us there?
She said she would defer to you. Whenever you're ready, she'll be there.
Alright, so let's do it like right now.
He takes out his phone and he sends a message. His phone immediately goes off and he says they're on their way.
Uh, okay, one more thing, Charles. What do you think of Gus?
He's okay.
Alright, so since we had our conversation last time, I really hope that you won't be jealous or anything with him around, right?
No, sir. I won't kill him.
Uh, I didn't go as far as killing him. I said just being jealous, making tantrums public.
No, sir. I,
Alright, because we're gonna need some muscle for what's going to happen in the next night. So there might be new people coming in and out. So you have to keep it cool, okay? I know it's been the two of us for a long time, but things are changing kind of fast. So you need to adjust. So do I.
are you going to make him like me, sir?
Probably yes.
I see. Okay.
Think of it as an opportunity. You could use, some human company. You are and you always will be my prime person. You know that.
Yes, sir.
So you don't have to worry about anything,
Yes, sir.
All right, so please gather Angela, Gus, and let's go right away to that place. Also, I kind of need a drink, so do you know who would be willing to provide me?
Do you want to feed from Angela or Gus, or do you want me to bring someone randomly?
Would it be okay if I feed from you, Charles? I feel it's
Oh,
been a while.
yes, sir. You yes, please. He turns his neck to the side.
I just go to your wrist if that's cool with you.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm going to have one.
Okay. Take 1 point of hunger away.
Okay. Okay, and then we'll go. Oh, also, we'll go on our way to this the big farm.
Okay.
And while we do that, I will close my eyes and I will summon Ulosata.
Okay. You see the sigil in your mind on Uglasata's head. It lights up, and you see Uglasata's eyes in your mind. A small nod, and then quiet.
All right. While we go, I am in the car. I'm with Angela, and Charles, and Gus is driving.
Yes.
Okay, so while we go, I will try to make. First off, I will close my eyes and I will concentrate in order to activate blood potency.
Okay.
That's a rouse check, right?
Yes. Wait. Let me check real quick. That is. Excuse me. I got it right here. Yes. This one. And it's your
Rouse check.
Yep. And it's your resolve and blood sorcery. You need to beat a difficulty of 2.
So I failed. I am a hunger 2.
Oh, great.
And my resolve and blood sorcery, that would be 5 die. And I got 1 success and 1 skull.
Oh boy. That is a failure.
I got 1 success.
This one, you need a difficulty of 2. You have to beat 2. You have to get 2.
Uh, okay, so if I don't get 2, nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Unless you want to burn a willpower because you had
I
5
will.
last.
I will. I will, and I will roll 2 black die.
Okay. I'll allow it.
1 success.
So just, you got one more success or just one success?
No, 1 more success. I got
Okay, so
2 now.
2. Okay, so it works. And you feel it correct going through your body.
All right. It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't so easy. Um, I will make another rouse check to increase my intelligence.
Okay, go for it.
And I failed.
Oh, God.
I am at hunger 3.
Jesus. It's like for you every time. You get. you,
Just go back to bed.
you, you hear your sire's voice in the back of your mind. You are really dancing with fire. Why don't you eat Gus? Eat Angela. Eat them all. Fill up.
I look at Angela and I say, "So, dear, how
Yeah,
are you feeling up?
I'm good, baby. How are you?
I mean, I fed from you last night, if I'm not mistaken. Are you feeling okay?"
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling great. What, are you hungry for more?
Kinda, but I'm concerned that I might drink too much, too often from you.
Oh, you don't want to eat me anymore?
I don't want you to die.
I mean, what's bad about dying? It's kind of hot, don't you think?
I kind of like put my head on her head and kind of like make a small.
Just.
Yeah, like
Ooh, I
do we
like
have
that.
anything to drink, Charles?
Uh, yes, sir. Um, do you want a blood bag, sir?
Yes, please. Two if possible.
He reaches under the driver's seat and pulls out a little small cooler and opens it, and he hands you a bag of O negative that is very warm.
Oh, fantastic. I'll have them both. I'll reduce back to
Okay,
one.
you're back down to one.
Okay, but at this moment I am with intelligence 6
Okay,
because of my blood potency and my blood.
because you roused.
Yes, I have intelligence 6 at the moment.
Those are the only two bags in that cooler, so you'll have to get
All right.
more.
So once we get to the place, what do we see?
You see some corn, and you see lots of fences with pigs in them.
All right. So I look at Charles and I tell him, where is the meeting room with the glasses?
It is in a. He points across the field to a. It looks like a barn, but it's not. It's like a house barn,
Okay.
and over there, and he's like, "Don't go on the other side. That's where the owner is."
All right. I'll start walking towards there, and I will think of Ulosata. I really need him to be around here this time.
Wits and awareness.
Okay, four and two, two successes.
Okay. As you're walking, you kind of glance up, and you can see like a little dot that's getting closer and closer to you guys, and you kind of make out that that is Uglasata circling around this barn.
Okay, I will tell him to land and get inside the place and remain obfuscated. I will think that order with my mind, like land, get inside, and remain obfuscated.
You see, you're still kind of looking up. You see Uglasata make a dive bomb towards you, and with a few inches, it just right passes you. You can feel the wind off its wings, and
Oh,
and it goes into that barn area, and then you don't see it anymore.
okay, guys. So things are gonna get a little messy.
Angela's like,
Just
how messy?
did you eat anything in the last few hours?
Oh yeah, baby, I ate me a nice um
I don't need the
medium.
details. Just try to hold them up. I don't want you to be throwing up. Oh, okay.
Oh, honey, my boyfriend has done cocaine off of dead bodies. There's like nothing that makes me sick.
She's gross.
Um, mental note. I'll have to replace her
Oh,
eventually.
okay.
Okay. Wow. Oh, all right. So, I'll just go inside the barn. What do I see?
You see, it looks like it's set up like a una sala, like a living space.
Yes.
There's like a couch in here. There's like an old TV. There is a mirror, an old mirror, and like looks like a living room.
All right. So I'm just gonna sit there, grab my phone, and wait for Melanie to show up.
Angela's gonna sit next to you and just kind of like perch herself next to you. What you doing on your phone, Daddy?
Uh, just checking my Instagram.
Oh, okay. You would like put a picture of me and you on your Instagram so like they know that we're like a thing.
It's a fake Instagram. I don't have an actual Instagram. It's just you know
So we can be like,
we're not supposed to be on social media because of security.
oh yeah, the masquerade and thing like that. Yeah, I know. But like, we can be like a fake couple, you know? Just me and you.
Yeah, I'll think about that.
Okay, well, you think about it. I'm just gonna sit here and look at you and look sexy doing it.
Can you stay? As long as you do it quietly.
She leans forward. Of course I can be quiet.
Okay. I'll just try to ignore her as
Okay.
best as I can. I'll wait for Melanie to show up with our guests.
You hear in the back of your mind, about 20 minutes pass, and you hear Ugo Sata in your mind say, they're here.
All right. Nothing. I won't say anything to them. I'll just remain sitting.
You hear a,
I'm sorry. I lean towards Charles and I say, "Do you happen to have their profiles? Like, uh, I'm not sure if I asked you. I apologize. Their criminal profiles. Who are these people? Do you happen to have those?
yes and no. I have the the main one. The other two I could not find.
All right. Run it over, please.
You want me to read it to you, sir?
But just give me the files.
Oh, he
I'll make a quick
passes it
note,
to you.
and I'll read. What's this guy about? What is his criminal record about?
This person, his name is Justin Rodriguez. He was booked before on aggravated murder, battery, assault, um, armed bank robbery, and conspiracy. And um, booked for drugs with intent to sell it.
Okay. What's the name of the gang again? The Devil Shires?
Devon Shires.
I'm sorry, Devon?
Devon Shires.
Devon Shires. What does it mean? Does it have a meaning?
You're not sure.
Okay. Also, I lean towards Charles and say, you don't happen to know if these people are under somebody else's influence, right?
They are not, sir.
So nobody in Montgomery, no kindred in Montgomery thought it would be important to have the local gang in their pocket.
I only know as much as I know, sir. I'm not sure. But I don't not
All right,
I am 78% sure that he is not under anybody's control.
fine. That's perfect. And I'll just wait for them to arrive with Melanie.
You hear
Come in.
the door opens and you see a tall man, about like 6'2", brown, has curly hair, um, goatee, some earrings in his ear, and you see two other people come in. Another brown man and a white guy with really green eyes come in, and they're like, and then Melanie comes behind them and closes the door. And he was like, the one that you have looked at the file, this is the one that's speaking is Justin Rodriguez. He says, what the fuck, bitch? You said this is where all the money was going to be at. I would be careful about calling me a bitch. It's not a very nice thing to say. Ezekiel, hi, good evening.
Hi, my darling. So you brought this wonderful gentleman to talk to me,
Who
like
the
I
fuck
asked.
is that? Who the fuck are you?
Hello, my name is Ezekiel, but you can call me Cerberus from now on.
Cerberus.
I'm going to use movement of the mind, and I'm going. Is there a window or a mirror?
A mirror.
Okay, and I'm going to slam him against the mirror.
Won't even make you roll for it. He's mortal. You're able to just throw him into the mirror.
All right.
Fuck!
Then I will use movement of the mind again and slam him against the wall.
You lets out. You hear some bones breaking, and he's. Ugh! Oh, whatever the fuck spooky hoodoo shit this is. When I get down here, I'm gonna kill you, man. I'm gonna fucking end you.
I stand up and I approach the two of them. Well, actually, the two and the three of them, and I'll say, Sheriff, would you restrain these two gentlemen, please?
She looks at you and she smiles. And you roll her die. She does not get hungry. And let me get a shit ton of dice. Because she's about to do. Ooh. Critical success. The room starts to get very cold, even though you're cold. And from Melanie, and I would describe what Melanie's wearing. Melanie's wearing like a lace dress that's kind of like, it has like a not plastic, like pleather part of the top for her chest, and in the not in her midsection, and she has on these like boots, these heeled boots, and you see from her boots shadows start forming from her around this room, and they go up the legs of the two other guys that you don't know their names, and grabs them, and they're like, they freeze in motion. And then she says, "Do you want me to get that one too?"
I kind of snap my finger and
Mm-hmm.
I call Uglosata,
Uglasata comes out of the wall.
and I'll say, I'll point towards Justin and I'll say, crush his arms and legs.
Uglasata kind of jumps and then spins right at this guy. You hear some
So,
snapping. He screams loud at this. The other guys that are trapped in Melanie's shadows try to run, and they can't move, and they start screaming and panicking.
I'm going to. The guy is Justin is still alive, right?
Yes, barely.
Okay, okay. I'm going to start walking. I'll open the door.
What do you want, man? I'll give you money,
I'll
girls,
drop.
guys,
I'll
drugs.
use movement. I'll use movement of the mind, and I will drop Justin outside the barn, and I'll gesture Charles to follow me,
Okay,
and also I'll make a gesture to Melanie to bring the other two guys outside the barn.
okay. She
When we are
follows.
outside, I will look for a pit, a hole, or somewhere that uh, I will look for a pit, like a feeding pit or something for the pigs.
You see it.
I will just throw Justin inside the pig, and I'll tell Charles, release them. And I'll tell Melanie, make them watch.
Charles puts his fingers in his mouth. He whistles, and the door where the pigs are opens up, and some pigs run out into that trough. Is where you put them,
Yes.
and you see Justin scream as about 6 pigs come out, and they start feeding from the trough.
While this is happening, and while Justin is screaming as he's being eaten alive by pigs, I'll go towards these two gentlemen, and I will point them, and I will say, which one is second in command?
You, as you're pointing it out, you hear that stock scream, that yeah thing of like, as you kind of look behind you, and one of them has eaten Justin's left foot. The guy with the green eyes. Uh, uh, Me?
All right. Um, I'm going to tell Uglasata, restrain him, and I will activate corrosive vitae.
Oh my god. Okay.
Is that a rouse check?
Corrosive Vitae is a rouse check. Yes, it is.
And I passed.
Good job. What is your intention to do with Corrosive Vitae?
I will tell Uglosata to have this guy's face. I will open his mouth and I will drop blood acid inside his mouth.
Oh, okay. Jesus. It's going to take some damage. He struggles against Uglasata, but you know that is to no avail. And you're able to drop this, and he screams as it burns the inside of his mouth.
I want to make sure like his tongue gets burned out.
It is.
All right. I will tell Uglosata to raise him up by the arms. It's like this.
Yep.
I will grab the other guy's clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I will get him closer to my face, and I will tell him, "Go get a piece of glass," and I will throw him like in the direction of the broken mirror.
Okay. This is the one that's not been burned. His mouth hasn't been burned.
Yes, like the
Okay.
one that's still like intact by the time being.
Melanie lets her shadow, when she doesn't release it, she lets it go a little slack, so he's able to run into that barn area and come back with a piece of glass that's really bigger than his arm, and it's cutting his hands as he's holding it.
Are you scared now?
Sir, man, what, what do you want? Please,
Answer.
yes. Can I, can I just go
Un-
home, please?
undress him.
Who you,
Take his clothes off.
who are you speaking to?
To the guy, the one that's holding the piece of mirror.
You won't. You. Yes, sir. He takes the guy, starts to undressing the guy. The guy is still being. He's moving.
He's like this, right?
Yeah,
Being held
but
by
he cannot.
Uglosata.
He
Okay.
can't say anything. He's just.
I'll make a gesture to Charles and I'll tell him, "Oh, I forgot about Raphael. I just remember I forgot about Raphael. I'll look. Damn it. I always keep forgetting about someone. Fuck. I just remember. Okay, I'll tell Charles. Do you have your phone? Can you record this, please?
Already doing it, sir.
All right. Can you get me a chair,
Yes, sir.
please? Thank you. And I'll wait until this guy undresses this other guy.
Charles leaves his phone up on like the little, like some rocks, and as it's recording, he walks back and brings a very nice, comfortable, like leather cushiony chair, sets it down,
Oh, that's fantastic. And I sit down and I'll wait for the guy to undress the other guy.
and he's undressed.
I'll tell the guy with a piece of glass, I'll tell him, start skinning him.
He looks at you, his eyes really wide. Uh, can I go home after I do this, sir? Please?
We'll see about that. Go.
And I won't describe the gory details, but there is a lot of sounds being made that cannot be properly expressed because he does not have a tongue. Let me see how long this will take. Oh, this is going to be excruciating. It's going to take a minute for this to happen. So just,
After it's done,
yeah.
I'm guessing the other guy is all covered in blood,
Yep.
maybe traumatized, crying or
Yep.
whatnot.
Yes, he
And the
is.
guy that's being
He's
skinned alive is still alive.
high odds he is, evens he's not. He is actually still alive.
All right. I'll tell the other guy, the one that just skinned him, I'll tell him, Uflosata, please release him. You drop him to the pigs. Now.
He is crying. You're going to take some stains too, Ezekiel. That was brutal. You're going to take two.
I'm not done yet.
Oh boy. Okay. And he's thrown to the pigs, and the pigs will happily eat this guy up.
Okay. While this is happening, I will drag I um I will drag this guy by the hair, by the
Mm-hmm.
head, and I will drag him all the way back towards the bar.
He goes with you willingly.
Okay. Once we are inside the bar, um, I will throw him at Melanie's heels. Like I will throw him at her feet.
Okay.
I will approach to him, like standing very close, face to face, and I will tell him, "What's the name of your gang again?"
The Devonshire, sir.
Okay. So there is a new boss in town, and that's her. You are. She owns your ass and all of your Devonshire's asses, as of effective immediately. Do you have a problem with that?
No, sir.
All right. So there are three things that are going to happen, like right now. First, all minor members of the gang are to be uh, dispatched or disbanded effective immediately. I
Okay.
don't want anyone under 21 years old belonging in the gang. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So meaning I don't want to see a 15-year-old teenager selling drugs at a high school. At least not related to you.
Yes, sir.
Right. Second, absolutely no rapes are going to happen in the city. If I find out that some of
Great.
you has raped either a female or a male or someone, you will end up in the pigs.
No sex crimes. We say correct. Okay. He nods.
And third, as of right now, a third of your earnings belong to us.
Three.
Every penny you make in this city, I want a third part of it. So you have to make your first deliver tonight. So I'm expecting you by the end of the night to give Melanie a third of all your week's earnings.
Yes, sir.
And I don't want to be seeing you carrying around big bags of money. I want you to make it very discreetly and very quietly.
Yes, sir.
I will look at Melanie and I'll tell her, oh, Melanie, would you please feed him?
You want me to hit him?
Feed him, please.
You said feed or hit?
Feed,
Like gang gang?
feed, like, give him your blood.
Oh, you want her to ghoul him? She. She. I'm trying to describe it better. She takes one of her shadow tendrils and lifts him up and brings him closer to her, and she says, "Open wide." He does just that, and you see her bite her cheek, and then she, blood into his mouth, and she takes it
Ah,
in.
thinking. Um, please, uh, put him down.
She does.
Uh, I will bite my wrist and I will feed him twice. Like Melanie feed him once, I will feed him twice.
Okay.
I will deactivate corrosive blood. I don't want to burn him.
Okay.
I just want to enslave him.
Okay. And you want me to do it once per night if you're trying to ghoul him, or do you want Melanie to ghoul him?
All right, I'll feed him once. So
Okay.
Melanie once and myself once, and I will feed him again the next night.
Okay.
After that is done, I will grab his left hand and I will jump his uh, from this finger. I will jump this phalanx of his finger. I will bite him and I will rip it.
Oh. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't even know how you would roll that.
John has all his fingers.
Yeah. I just say you can do it.
All right. So
He
I'm guessing the guy.
screams, but he holds it in.
I will get him very close to my face. and I will tell him, "This is not a bad dream. This is not a nightmare. This happened. And every time you look at your left hand, you will remember tonight happened. So if you don't comply, you will know why I am called Cerberus. I am the gator of hell. And if you fuck with me, I will deliver you to hell. And your pain will be eternal." Is that clear? What's your name again, by the way?
I'm sorry. Give me a hot second. I did all of this shit. Didn't even ask his name.
I'm asking now. I don't mean
Oh
to be
yeah,
rude.
you are asking now. Oh god, I need to put a
So when
content
you're gonna step
warning.
up your game for being the baddest bitch in this group.
Yeah,
He
that was
just
that.
bit his finger off and then said, "Oh, I don't want to be rude."
It's just the
What's
phalanx.
your name
It's just
again,
the
honey?
phalanx. It's not the whole finger. Just a tiny bit of the
Just the
finger.
tip.
Just the
Just the
tip.
tip. Just the tip. Let me.
That's all it takes.
We. That is all it takes. Let me do a quick
Like, I'd
thing.
have been like straight up compliant after he just watched him slinging dick across the room and fed him to fucking pigs. I'm like, there ain't no argument come out. I'm like, who you want me to rat out? I will rat out every motherfucker in the city. Just please
Do
don't
you
murder me.
want my family?
His
You want my youngest sibling? Give me a virgin sacrifice.
his name is Nate. Nate Person.
Nate. What kind of a stupid, ridiculous name Nate is? From now on, you're called Mike.
Okay.
Why does everybody want a mic tonight?
I don't. I haven't.
Somebody else?
I'll give you. We still haven't got to the other scenes because this is
Alright.
intense. Okay.
Okay, well, after this is done, I'll look at Melanie. I will approach her,
Mm-hmm.
and I will give her a very gently kiss on the cheek.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, "Congratulations, Sheriff, you have your army now. Please make sure to keep them in line.
Yeah.
Uh, Charles will provide you with a bank account, so these assholes can put the money. I expect the payment. I expect the payment to be done every week.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I will have to meet with you and this little piece of shit every week or every 2 weeks, in order to see how things are going and so on. And I'll make sure I'll call you when the new place is open. And I have the perfect name for it. Do you want to hear it?
Yes, I do.
The Elysium.
You do know this is a anarch place.
It's just the name.
She reaches out and boop you on the nose. You're such a bad boy. I like that. That's fine.
And I'll just say nah to her, and I'll just turn around, and as we go out with Charles and Angela. What did Angela do during all this thing? Did she throw up?
She did not.
Ah, great. I will
She's
tell
actually
Charles.
very. When you see her, she's like, oh my god. It was like my fifth date with my boyfriend. We went to that cemetery and we dug up that old lady, and we had Starbucks on her coffin.
Okay, I thought that was gonna go.
I'm going to hug her, and as we walk out, I said, "You know what? There's someone that you might like. His name is Vittorio. He's really into that cemetery stuff."
Oh,
And I will look at Charles and say, "Is there any way we can acquire this establishment? Because
this
I feel
barn?
like having yes, because I feel like having a way to dispose the bodies without leaving any hints whatsoever is gonna be useful in the coming nights."
Oh, sir, one moment. He kind of walks away from you to a door and he opens it, and you see a man hanging upside down with like a bucket under him and like little. He's swinging little drops of blood are falling into it, and he's very much alive. And mm, mm, and he. So my master would like to keep this place. If that's cool with you, just take it. Take whatever you want. Just let me down. He said, "Yes, sir. It's cool."
What? Jesus, I mean, purchase it. You know what? Just keep him in the staff. We need someone to take care of it, and I don't know anything about pig farming.
Do
So
you want me to cut him down or let him sit here?
please, it's not too much to ask. And again, when I said purchase it, I didn't say. You know what? Just keep him around because we need him to keep on running this place. Okay?
Okay.
Or are you going to move here and start taking care of the farm?
No, sir. I take care of you.
All right. So we need someone to do that. So that guy, put him under our, how do you say, our stuff, our payment. Put
Yeah.
him under the payment role.
Yes. Okay. He cuts him down. He makes a loud thud, and he cuts the ropes off of him.
I'll approach the guy and I will help him stand up. And I will say to him, I am really sorry for this misunderstanding, sir. This is not what it was meant to happen.
No,
But
no,
we will
please.
be very happy if you work with us from the time being.
Whatever you want, sir. You just you name it. I'll do it. Just please leave.
We will be on our way. And again, my deepest apologies. The only thing I'll ask is your discretion. You
I don't
cannot
even
tell
know who
anyone.
you are. I don't even know what the fuck happened. Just please go.
Thank you, sir. You have a good night. And I'll go.
Okay. And we'll shift from that very horrible graphic scene.
Go Team Vampire!
Yeah, wow, you guys are evil. Um, we're gonna go to.
Put me in the fucking piggy bite brigade. I didn't do it.
And we're gonna go to Beyond, and we're gonna finish it out with Vittorio, and we'll be done. Jesus
I
Christ.
just murdered my boyfriend and turned into a vampire. I didn't go and fucking murder people. Feed them to pigs.
Ooh.
It was just an example. If you kill one guy, you won't have to kill 100 guys, but you have to make the 100 guys watch it.
But you killed like two of them and very it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I needed to scare the third one, so he stays in line. It was just a necessary action.
I love the justification for his almost murder. But okay, we're switching off to now Behind. Behind, dear. You have woken up.
You guys torture people and feed on whole families and whatnot. Give me a break.
Whole families. I've not done that before.
But you were this close to doing.
Yeah.
It's all hearsay with me. You don't know for a fact.
What the fuck is going on? Focus.
Conspiracy of the group is what it is.
Behan, you have now woken up. What are you doing?
I should still be at, I think, hunger 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wake up after having a delicious bath that night before.
Mm-hmm. You do.
And I'm gonna call for John.
John comes into the room.
John, I don't know if you heard last night when I was on the phone with Mother, but there will be 6 more people joining us.
They're already downstairs, Master.
Ah! She's quite fast.
Yes.
We will be needing I think a larger place.
He turns his phone around and he passes it to you.
Uh, what is?
It's open up on Zillow of a house. He's
Ah,
he's already been on it.
oh, look at you. Um, couldn't even lie.
Will be switching to a new part of the barony, Master.
Um, that's what I wanted to say. Um, I kind of wanted to give you this place.
For me?
Yes.
He falls to his knees, and I could possibly accept no greater gift, sir.
Oh, it's. I mean, it's just like
You
a
have been
cement block of glass everywhere.
you have
It's
been
totally fine.
I cannot accept this, Master. It is my duty, my honor, my privilege to serve and to disembowel and scour anyone that dares step in your wake nor
Oh,
mine.
I know. I love it when you say stuff like that. But like, I just, you've been working for me for so long, and I mean, I've known you since, ooh, like since I kind of woke up like this. So I kind of wanted to give you something for like, taking care of me for so long. So
If you insist.
yeah. So like, whenever you want to like chill out, you can come to this little shit
He
rock.
lifts his head up quickly and then looks back down, not sure if he should, and he looks back up. And like for the first time in years, well, years, in a little while, he's done it before, but it always creeps you out when you see it. He smiles in a
Oh.
very warm way, and then he says, I've always wanted to say this. Could I perhaps have, if you implore, insist that I take this property, could I perhaps have a sexy party here?
John, I don't care what you do here as long as you don't, like, get in trouble.
I handle my trouble. Their heads come off, or their hearts
I,
explode.
without the heads. I mean,
Yes.
like,
Do not worry
stuff.
about the heads in the bag, Master. They have been dealt with.
What heads? But,
Exactly.
yeah, I know. I, I don't want anything to happen to you, okay?
Nor do I want to happen to you.
Of course. So, I want you to have this place. Um, and these, this new group downstairs,
Do they have a name, Master?
not yet, but, they are going to serve a different purpose from you.
You're leaving me, Master?
Oh, no, no. You are still going to be right by my side. I'm just saying that
Thank you.
they are going to have a slightly different job than what you have.
Yes.
Um, I'm going to get dressed. Um, could you meet me downstairs, please?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna put on clothes, go downstairs.
Your phone vibrates.
Before I go downstairs, let me check that.
You have a message from Hunter, a message from Ayako, a message from your sire, and a message from Preston.
As I go down the list.
First one is from Hunter. It is a picture message. It is of him naked on a bed, on his bed.
Yeah.
And it's the area where you would normally rest at, and there's him kind of like he's taking a picture from this angle where you can see his face and his body, and it says, "I love you too, to hell and back." And then there's another message behind that says, "You probably made that noise that you make when I say weird shit, but just know that it's understood. I didn't know that you felt that way enough to want to say it through text, but cool. Well, through a letter."
Yeah, I'm just gonna archive that one.
Also, can't wait to boop you out.
It's been it's been sent to the archive.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, next one.
Mm-hmm. The sorry, your broodmate Ayane. I see the Aiko says wake up slut. Mom says you got a gift. Who are you to be so greedy? Broken heart emoji.
I just text back, watch and learn.
You get another finger message from your sire. Says, I've made haste to your request. They should be there within the hour. This was sent a couple hours ago.
Why is everybody awake so early? Like, am I like a late riser? I mean, like, didn't take I like a beauty sleep.
And then the next message from Preston is a voice, one of the little voice messages, not a voicemail, but one of the voice messages. Hey, behind baby. Oh my goodness, I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. We got some nice places for you to do your tour at. Give me a call.
I'll handle Preston
Okay.
in a second. I'm going to text back my mother and tell her they're they've arrived and thank you.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go downstairs.
You go downstairs and there are these 6 people on your couch. And when you come downstairs, they all turn and look at you in unison.
Is John here?
Mm-hmm. They
Uh,
all, when John appears, they all still keep their look at you.
John.
Yes, master.
Um, these are they're going to be my little shadows.
I was informed.
Okay. So what we're going to need is them set up in different areas of the town for me. I need them to have jobs. I like to know things when I'm not around. I want to know what they know when they know.
Very Kill Bill.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
For brevity's sake, yes.
yeah. And I would prefer that no one else knew about this.
I will destroy their eardrums if they ever speak.
Thank you. I just I give them the names that I gave you,
Mm-hmm.
and they look as I've shown you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yes, I'm going to I guess send them out to the
To the
world. Let
world.
them get their bearings.
They all look at you, nod, In unison, John opens the door and they turn their heads and leave out like an army unit out of your door.
All right, John. What can we get into tonight?
Whatever you'd like, Master.
Terrence said that he texts us, right?
Darren? I get
I text Ezekiel and I text Victoria, but I actually never texted behind.
Okay, so I'm going to text. I'm gonna go check on my box.
okay. You're able to go find your box.
I'm gonna give it a tap.
It taps back.
You ready to tell me what's going on in there?
I thought I stole that box.
You did. You say that to the box. The box does that laugh. Yes, I'm ready to tell you.
Hmm. What price?
You decide. I'll accept all offers.
Hmm. I don't know, Mr. Box. You really gotta make it a good offer for me. I mean, I could be open to anything.
One moment. Ooh, ooh, what? The box says, that is true. But I think it's best that we talk about this together. The box lids open up and you are pulled inside of it and it latches closed. Yep. Once inside this box, you're in a room like a library. There's a grand piano in there. And there is a man, black man, looks to be in his late 30s, maybe early 40s. He turns around and looks at you. He has on a very nice suit with black orchids. It's a white suit. He turns and looks at you with a glass and he, hello.
Hi.
Why don't you have a seat, Master Behan?
Are there any seats?
A seat does appear.
I mentally say, I don't like this before I sit down.
Okay. You sit down. Do you sit down?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very comfortable sit.
Oh.
He, from behind him, he presents a box and he opens it. Chocolates.
Oh, no thanks. I watch my figure.
Of course. He takes the box and throws it in the air and it vanishes.
Uh, so,
So,
am I, like, what's going on?
You're asking him?
Yeah.
He he sits, but there's no chair behind him. He actually like he kind of falls back and he sits, crosses his legs on nothing, and he looks at you in the comfortable chair. I imagine you have questions, but let me be mannerable. My name is Clive. Clive Gill.
Hello, uh, Mr. Clyde, Mr. Gill.
You just call me Clive. That's what my friends
Clyde.
call me. Well, at least they used to before they. Well, you know.
Um, Clyde,
Yes, Bihan.
how, how did you, how did you get in here? How did this happen?
I don't think you want to sit for the whole story.
Do you know what clip notes are?
I do.
I'd love it.
Let me first start off by saying, welcome to my domain, so to speak. It's nice to have a guest. I also want to tell you that this is one half of this room. The other half was stolen.
What?
I'm Clive Gill, but there is another part of me that's very far but still close enough that I can feel it.
How was a part of you stolen? I. You don't sound like that oogie boogie spooky thing that was talking to me in the back of my truck.
He. That's my other half. The dangerous side.
So somebody stole him. Huh.
Now you're cooking with gas. Is that still said to these days?
Old people. Um,
Bihan, give me a quick
yeah,
wits and awareness. And I'm gonna move the scene on.
yeah. Okay.
You can still talk to Clive if you want.
Yeah. I got three.
Okay.
If you can feel.
One moment. As you, the wits and awareness, is that over in the shadowy area behind him, kind of off to the corner, to the right of him, you see a figure on the wall, and that Vitruvian man position. You know the Da Vinci piece with all the man like that with the yeah. You know this man. This is from before we got back on streaming. If I recall, this is the Scourge of Mobile. When you went to that event, all of you went to that event. He is on the wall, unconscious, nude, beaten.
I'm.
You continue.
I'm gonna get up and walk over to him.
Do you see something you like?
I. Did. Did you
Oh
do?
yes. Well, the other part of me. I just watched.
Um.
You see, I need your help getting him back. If he gets out, it's going to be dangerous. Beyond.
I.
I know
I
you're
don't think
capable of
anyone.
many things.
I don't think anyone else can open the box. I mean, we still have.
Yes, they can. Tonight is the night I think it's going to be opened, if I'm not mistaken. And it's not going to be by who you think.
If you can feel when your other half is near, would you be up for taking a little ride?
Absolutely. I need to consume him so we can be whole again and I can have control. It's better if I have it than him. He's a monster.
Um, I think I can help you, Clyde.
Thank you.
Um, I'm looking around. How do I get out of here?
Well, you just say it.
Um, Before I go, I'm going to give Clive a little my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to say, "I'll be seeing you in a few,"
You most certainly will, Bihan.
but I want to activate premonition.
Resolving aspects. And when Aiden Kale comes back, we'll switch on to that scene and then we'll end it for tonight. Let's see what you get. Resolving aspects. You know the role. Because it's getting late for our friends. So we're going to get ready to close it out.
4.
What do you know? When you kiss his hand, when he kisses your hand, the premonition takes over. As before. You're transferred back to Mobile to John opening that box and you seeing the two scourges try to come after you and your coterie. And he is immediately sucked into the box. You see him get the scourge, the male scourge, getting beaten up by hundreds of fists into torpor. You also see the other box on a table, and you see looks like spirits or ghosts dancing around this box, and you see a very attractive older, a daddy figure, looks like in his 50s, um, Mediterranean skin, um, aubergine colored shirt, not eggplant, aubergine colored shirt and white pants. And he's leaving the room, and you see another person coming into this room. They look like what you would see the Samdi vampires with the black hat, the lower mask, and you hear him say, I feel like this thing has been calling me. And then you come back and you're on your couch, legs crossed, on your phone.
John,
John comes in. Master?
I think we need to take a ride.
Sure. Let's go.
And I'm gonna grab the box,
Okay.
and me and John are gonna ride around the city, seeing if we can get a feel.
Okay. And I think we'll switch from that, pause it, and go over to Vittorio. Vittorio, you wake up in your room with Flavius is not there, but the doctor is.
Um, I get up and, being completely naked, stare at the doctor.
She looks back at you, and you see Duncan next to her.
If this is about medical payments, we can talk about that later.
Don't be foolish, stupid boy. It's not about medical payments.
First off, you don't know how old I am.
You're not nearly as old as I am, so mind the snippiness. Anyway, your friend is unconscious. I think they're in a coma again. This one, she motions to Duncan, was the one that alerted me to him. He's been transferred over to our facilities. He's being taken care of right now. He will be revived as soon as we possibly can get him up. I'm just here to let you know that. You have a great night, Vittorio. And she spins on her heel and she walks out of your room.
I turn and I look at Duncan.
He looks down. And he looks
Close
back
the
up.
door.
He closes it.
I walk over towards my dresser and I take out my dowry, the coin.
Mm-hmm.
I walk over towards Duncan. Watch. Say nothing and watch. I walk over and he can see me take out what looks like a small, very ancient wooden little altar.
Okay.
I put a brass candle on it and light it in incense. And I hold up the coin and I speak to it. Spirit, if you can hear me, I am calling to thee.
You get an affirmation back that it can hear you.
What is your name, Spirit?
Maternus.
Who were you, Maternus?
I was many things, Master. In my immortal life, I was a fisherman that would hide the dead for anyone who paid. I, in turn, paid for it with my life, and I am now bound to this object and swore to serve whoever presented me forever.
I take the coin and I hold it to my head, then hold it to my lips, and I place it on the altar. And I say in Latin, Maternus, Great Spirit, Ancestor, I honor thee. Please bask in the light and bask in the incense I provide. All blessings unto the Jovian. And then stand up and turn to look at Duncan. It's called reverence.
You feel
That's what's missing.
You feel a warm embrace around you, like someone's hugging you from behind, and then it goes away.
That's what's missing with your relationship with your wraith, is reverence.
Duncan looks surprised, but then he smirks, and he reaches in his pocket, and he shows you a necklace.
I don't touch it, I just observe it.
This was in my pocket when I came back from hell.
But what does it mean?
The wraith said it belongs to him.
But what does it mean?
He takes it and puts it on. It means that I can do it if I want to. He smiles. And you see the wraith appear in the room.
I walk up to Duncan and I grab hold of the necklace and pull him down. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you
3
should.
points of aggravated damage. When you touch it, it hurts.
Duncan, Octavian. I knew it.
This necklace it's very pretty. It doesn't look familiar to you, but it would look familiar to one of these kindred on the screen, people.
Mm, 1 second. That's
Yeah,
two. That's three X's, right?
Yep.
let me guess. Beautiful silver, very ornated ankh with an amber inside of it.
Yep.
Hmm. The necklace I gave Amber's the day after I was turned.
I let go of it and hiss, holding my hand.
You're not supposed to. You're supposed to ask permission, bro.
Duncan, until you can figure out what this means to you, you will continue to have problems with your wraith. Respect, reverence for the dead.
I've
That's what we are about.
I've already done all of that. I have an altar.
What happened?
I take care of it. He's mine. I'm very happy with it.
There's more to it than that, Duncan.
The wraith
How can
turns
he be?
its head towards you and looks at you, and it's talking, but you can't hear it.
What is it saying, Duncan?
It says, "Mind your manners. You are standing in front of greatness. You should behave in accordance with it, or suffer the wrath of what? Of Baal."
I step back.
Look, I just wanted to tell you that when that fucker Ezekiel did that shit to me, I went I went to hell. It was awful. Do you know what demons look like, bro? They're fucking scary.
I'm sorry that you went to hell, Duncan.
I didn't do anything wrong, bro. I lived by the code. I did unto others as I had them do unto me. I always asked for consent. I did everything right. And then I ended up going to hell. And now,
Duncan, going to heaven or going to hell, it's not about right and wrong. It's not about sin. It's not about faithfulness or piety.
Ray speaks again. He says, "You possess the shadows too. Why don't you come with me?"
Because I at least know enough to be frightened of it. You're just a child.
You see the Wraith kind of tense up and it looks behind it. And then it looks at you and looks at Duncan and it says, and then the Wraith.
Enough, Ambrose.
It looks at you
I turn
and it smiles.
I turn and look at Duncan. Like I said, it's not about one thing or another. Not when it comes to us. We can take the pathways. That doesn't mean we should. If you want to control your wraith, you need to find a balance. It can't be your slave.
Someone knocks at your door.
I do like that to him with my sore hand and walk up to the door.
You open it?
Yes.
Standing in the front of the new open door is Ricardo. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I'm just trying to teach the unteachable.
I've made some progress with the box.
Understood. I'll get dressed and I'll meet you in the box room.
All of you hear a loud boom. Ricardo looks at you, his eyes get big, and then he dashes down the hallway.
The box. I should get dressed, but I'm not. I'm running after him.
Okay, you're gonna run after him naked? Alright. Duncan's right behind you.
We're all family. We don't have no shame.
So it takes moments for you to get down the hallway. And the sound does seem to have come from the room where the box was. Ricardo flings the door open, and you guys are in the presence of seeing Papa feet as the box is sucking him in, and then it opens and closes.
Duval.
Silly, silly Vittorio. I told you someone was going to open that box. Now, I have exactly what I need.
If you hurt him, we will never let you rest. You will
You
never
do
be
no
free.
such thing, boy. You foul fiend. If you want him so badly, come get him. Other than that, I'm going to take his soul. We just need a couple more. Besides, Tartarus awaits.
I turn and look to Duncan. Get my cell phone now.
He gets it to you.
I look at Ricardo. No options.
What?
He can't have Duval.
No, he cannot.
There's only one thing I can do. I
What?
start marching towards the box.
Okay.
The minute Duncan comes in this room with that cell phone, you get Bihan on speed dial now.
Duncan comes back into the room. It takes minutes. Bro, what are you doing?
I stop. I hold up my hand. Phone.
He passes it to you.
I call Bihan.
And I think that's a perfect time to end this episode for right now.
Damn.
It is getting late. I think it's time to do our quick little outro, starting with the man of the hour right now, Aiden Kale.
Hi, I'm Aiden Kale. I play Vittorio Giovanni, and he is the Hakata. If you need to get in touch with me, you can find me on Facebook as Aiden Kale. If you'd like to listen to some of the stuff that Vittorio listens to, you can find him on Spotify under Vittorio.
Moving on to the second man of the hour, Alex. The murderous, treacherous bastard of a Tremere. I love it.
Well, Ezekiel is a man with many facets,
Yes.
as you can say. Um,
Very that.
well, thank you all for joining us, and I hope you have enjoyed our show tonight. We certainly did.
The second, well, excuse me, third person of the hour, Tay.
Hi, I am Tay. I play behind the model Tremere. If you want to find me anywhere else, I am Kid Mishka on Instagram.
Kid Mishka.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. And if you want to listen Behan listens to. You can find Behan's playlist on Spotify. And John also has his little city pop playlist going on.
He
So if
does.
you
It's
guys
really
want to
good.
bebop around town, just,
It's
listen
really
to
good.
John's playlist.
It's really good. And Jericho, the final, who just became a new dad.
Yeah. Jericho here playing Taryn J. Knight, the flameless caitiff. If you want to hear what Taryn listens to, look on Spotify for Taryn J. Knight.
And I'm Joe. Been on DJ Toridor, Nolafang on Twitter. Those are my handles. Those are their handles. And this has been an absolute pleasure running this episode tonight. I did put up a warning that this was going to be dark, and it has gotten very dark. We have already talked about consent and boundaries, and I was not expecting it still to get that dark. But I appreciate you guys who stuck around. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy it. I'm going to end on two notes. With this episode, I'm going to say, as the great Jason Carl says, secrets have a way of getting out. And finally, remember, Kindred, as Alstar says, don't get lost in the night.